Good evening, everyone. And I don't even know what to say. I was hoping that we are going to have like a mini celebration before we commence this meeting. But no, it is well. It is well, right? And I was telling someone, I said, Siva, even though gold is the best, but silver is good too. And at all, not bad. So we thank God for silver. Our eagle will so fly next time. My name is Tolulope Adibayo, and I'm the founder of NaijaBusiness Hub in Canada. Um, and what we do in NaijaBusiness Hub is to encourage Nigerians that are in Canada that are ready to go the business way by providing resources, giving them timely information, helping them, with, letting them know the requirements about specific businesses they are ready to go into. We have different expressions, and one of our expression is this market square chart, where we have a one-on-one with someone that had started a business in a particular field, and they're able to take us through their journey, and we're able to have a perspective on how that particular business runs in Canada. They tell us about the requirements, what they need to do to start the business. They tell us how they are navigating the challenges they're encountering on the business, and tell us how viable the business is. We've had calls to interview about 3 or 4 people. We've looked at the food business in Canada. We've looked at real estate. We've looked at haulage, and we've looked at fintech. And today we are going to be looking at a daycare business in Canada. I know a lot of people are interested in this line of business, and what makes it very exciting for me in particular is the fact that we are going to be solving a problem that we're all facing, a challenge that we're all facing as Black people or Nigerians in Canada. We come in as PR, we come in as students, and we have challenges of where to put our children so that we can face what we came for. People are on the list for days, for months, and not having where to put their children. And of course, this kind of impedes their progress in terms of getting the kind of job they want, and also pursuing what they actually came for in Canada. And so we think that we are going to be using one stone to kill two birds, because we know that this is a source of income. This can be a source of income for people that are interested in starting the business. Also, a lot of people have experience in this line of business. Maybe they've worked with nursery school, they worked with daycare back home, or they love children, they worked in children church and stuff like that. How they leverage on these skills that they've developed with children, turn into a business. And that is what our guest is going to be sharing with us this evening. Before I introduce our guest, I just want to introduce my co-hosts. One of my team member on this platform, Monisola, she's going to be helping me to provide some information in the chat room as we proceed. You're welcome, Monisola. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for all you do also. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go right ahead to introduce our guest this evening. And is no other person than Madam Ruth Olujobi, and is the founder and CEO for Ima Ruth Olujobi Family Child Care Winnipeg. That is the business she started. She's going to be walking us through what motivated her to start the business, how she was able to start, what were the requirements, what certification she needed to get, what was she licensed, what was the licensing process like, what were the challenges, what were the requirements, the prerequisites, the things they asked her. If you don't have this, you can't start this business. So she's going to walk us through all that this evening, and we'll have a chance to ask her as many questions as we have on this chat. We call it Market Square Chat because we're just gathering to have a chat. It's not like an interview. So we just want to have conversations with one another, and she's going to be leading the conversation. Welcome this evening, Madam Ruth Olujobi. Thank you for giving us your time. Actually, I've been trying to have this conversation with someone that operates a daycare business in Canada, but it's been very challenging getting someone. But when I reached out to her, she obliged me. Thank you so much for that honor. We appreciate it and for giving us your time this evening. And so thank you, Madam Ruth. You're welcome. And I will go straight to the point so that we've spent like 11 minutes now. We'll go right into the charts. And I'll start by saying that you should kindly, I've just introduced you as Madam Ruth Olujobi. I've not said a lot about you. There's so many things we don't know about you. I'll ask you to introduce yourself and to tell us what inspired you to start your family daycare business in Canada. Out of all the things you could do, why the family home daycare business? But first, start by introducing yourself. You have the floor.
Thank you so very much, Mrs. Adebayo. As you have introduced, my name is Ruth Olujobi, and we moved into Canada 2015, and I have a large family, 5 boys and 2 girls, and we located at Chancellor Drive.
Awesome. Yeah. So what motivated you to go the way to start this business?
I love children, and I have passion for children because
so
they are so beautiful. They are very, very adorable, and children growing under your nose, it's a very, very beautiful thing. So I love children, and I have passion for them.
Okay, yeah. So is this something you've done in the past while you were as a way back in Nigeria, or you just got there and you just think that, oh, this is something good that you can go into?
Yes, I was a teacher back home too.
Oh, okay.
Teacher back home, but I don't think because abroad, I don't think it is something that is going to be easy for me. That when I get here, that I can continue. And since I've moved into Canada, I've not worked anywhere.
Oh, so this is your first, you just went into the business straight without working? Yeah, so I'll ask you, what were the transferable skills that you brought? So you're formerly a teacher. Were there any skills that you have developed while you were a teacher that is very useful? Because on this call, I know there will be a lot of teachers that would be able to learn from your experience. So are there any transferable skills from your teaching roles back home that you brought into this business that has been helpful?
Yeah, I can say yes, because to be a teacher, you must have that zeal and the patience and that spirit to work with them, even back home too. If you are not patient, if you don't have the zeal, you can't work with them. So that is even number one thing that make me that number one skill, that okay, having patience with the kids. Yeah, that is the one important thing that I see.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so let's go right into the required training. What specific training, certifications or licenses are you required to operate this business in Canada? And can you elaborate on the process of obtaining all these credentials?
Yeah, the first thing that I know that we're gonna do is to have a house. You must have a house to start a daycare. You must have a house. And another thing, I don't know if you can do it in a rented apartment, because it is a business. So it depends on the agreement between the tenant and the owner. So if it is your own house, it's going to be very, very good for you. And another thing, having a house is not the main thing. Having a house that have 2 exits, that have 2, both front
doors and back.
Front door and back door. It is not compulsory that because you want to start daycare, your basement must be finished. If your basement is finished, it's okay. If it is not, it's all well and good. And another thing is for the requirements too. A part of the requirement that you need to do is that house, number one. And another thing that I know that we can do it, you can't do it in an apartment.
Okay.
In an apartment. So when you want to do those things, you need to put it into consideration how you will buy the house, how you will get the house. All those things are very, very important.
Okay, so are you saying that there is a body, is there a body that checks all these things to see, oh, are you going to be using a house or an apartment? Are they going to be coming to check what the house looks like? And if it's asked two entries, the back and front, is there a body that is responsible for that?
That is it. If you are going to do it with uh, an organization that called Family Dynamics,
Okay.
yes, they will come and check your house. And that's not even the main thing, because you need to apply for it. And they need
Okay.
to, it is at the middle, or it's like a part of it is for the coordinator to come to your house and come and see how your house looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And no whether they come or they don't come, easy. If you want to do it, it's just to know that, okay, first, I have a house and it has 2 doors. You can proceed
Okay.
from there. So we can
Okay.
continue from there. That is from the processing. That is when you will see someone will come to your house and to come and see how your house looks like.
Okay. So Family Dynamic, I think they are a non-for-profit, or are they a government agency?
Profitable organization, and they do the program regularly. Like now, I saw the post, one of their posts last week, that they are looking for people, whosoever that want to do the program. So the program is ongoing. I know some people that they just finished the program, so they want to start another one.
Okay. So they are non-for-profit and they are non-government.
Yes, they are not for profit. So, but
Okay.
government for them.
Okay. So they work with government.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So like what I've heard you said is that we need a house that has two entrances. But apart from that, are there trainings? Are there certifications? Is there a license that you need to obtain, or if you just have a house that have two entries, you can just go ahead to start it? What is the length, if there's a training, what is the length of the training? What is the process of it? I just want you to walk us through. So from the point where you decided that, oh, this is what I want to go into, you got information, okay, you now went to Family Dynamic. What were the process that you went through? How long did it take? And for how long have you been doing this anyway?
yeah. I before I got licensed, I think like 1 year before I got licensed. Yeah, and I've been doing it like 1 year, like for private.
Oh, okay.
So to do the program at Family Dynamics, it takes, they even have it in their program, it takes like a 6 to 7 month duration. And from do 40 hours Red River College course, they will do 2 days of business training, and they will do various workshops and supports. And another thing, if someone doesn't want to, and it's free for Family Dynamics, but if some people may be thinking the time is so very long, they don't want to do it in Family Dynamics, they can do it in any other institution like Red River, like Roboting, like MITT, but they're going to pay. Maybe that one is going to be like 3 months.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the one you're doing at Family Dynamic, you don't pay for it? Oh, it's free. Wow, awesome. Yeah, so please, just an aside, can you look into your audio? Some people are saying they cannot hear you properly. Do you want to increase your volume?
Yes, and maybe I need to speak up more. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So free, is it free for everyone? If you're a permanent resident, is it free for everyone, or
For
just for permanent resident citizens?
It's free for everyone that have the passion to open family childcare and that have a house. It is free for them if they can like spend weights, or they can do it for that duration. And another thing I say from there is that if you do it with family dynamics, it's going to give you soft landing, in the sense that when you're done with the program, with the family dynamics and with Red River 40 hours course, they're going to take you to ELCC, that's Early Learning Child Care Center, because we have an organization. They're going to take it. So from there, they will start the rest of the processing. But another thing, if you do it with other institutions, you do the program yourself, you do everything, you collect the certificates, you yourself will take it back to ELCC. And according to people now, they say they have waiting lists. So, but dynamics, they know that they have done thorough, like a lot of work, the necessary things that they do. Because in the program too, they will do first aid training too. They will do first aid training, they will do so many things. So they will take all their information to ELCC. So it make the business or the job or the work, it make it faster for anybody that want to do the business.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so when you started, how did you navigate? Did you encounter any challenges like after you've done all the certification, family center has helped you through the process and you're starting? What were the challenges you have and how did you navigate them?
Yeah, I believe there's no anything that doesn't have challenge. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot, in the sense you have children, you have parents, and you have a coordinator. Let's talk about the children. These are the children from another background, from another family. They are coming to your house. You are not their parents. They are just coming to you to take care of them. So their behaviors, their character, the way they play with others, and all those things are a little bit challenging, that somebody must be patient, that must be like ready to accommodate them. Even my own children too, because when you have a child care, there's no any toy that you have for your children, you're going to share it with other kids. So I have children too, so all those things are a little bit challenging. And also parents too, it's another way, it's another thing entirely, because we are human beings and we have individual differences. Some things that will just happen, that it will be like something that we can just like talk and forget about it. It may be like something that is going to be overwhelming, that is going to be like another thing entirely. So parents, children, and those children, they need care. All the children need attention. So how will you share your attention to all of them according to their age, that you're going to meet their what they want? Yeah, so the last one is the coordinator, because after you done the certification and everything, at the family dynamics, they're going to take your information to ELCC, Family Learning Child Care Center. So when they take your information, they're going to assign you a coordinator. It is your business, yes, but it's business that is like 80-20.
Okay.
You are the CEO, you are the manager, but just like they are like a supervisor.
Okay.
They come, these days they don't come regularly, just like once a while. And if they used to come unaware. Time they come, and they will not let you know. By the time they are coming, and if you are not there, it's gonna be issue, because it is your business, and they are that, can you do it? Is that what you want to do? Are you going to be there? Even some parents will be asking you that, like, are you sure that you're going to be there? Sometimes I'll be telling them, this is my job. Where am I going to be there throughout? So we are going to be there. So you need to be assuring the parents too, that, because maybe, I don't know, maybe they have like been into the experience, or maybe know something that some people, they will just take children and they will go to another work. No, this is one, you can't do it, because you have coordinator. The coordinator will come at any time. That is why when they assign 5 kids for you, you must maintain that lane, because if you take more than the number of the children they are assigned for you, it's going to be an issue.
Okay, so are you saying that you can't take more than 5 children?
I can't take like me, I got licensed for 5. I can't take for more than 5. So you just have to maintain yourself. You don't want their issue. And all those things is still to be in record. And if you don't want constant monitoring, constant supervising, constant calling from coordinator, constant checking in on where, you just have to maintain that. If you are being assigned, just continue with that for. Don't let any, like there may be pressure. Don't let any parent or anybody or family member say, oh, after all, you are home. After all, you are taking care of children. Can you please let my children stay for 1 hour, for 2 hours? No, that's not allowed.
So that brings me to the next question. Are you allowed to get additional hands that would increase your capacity? So you said you're allowed to have 5, but if you have someone joining you, maybe someone that maybe I don't have my own house yet, but I want to go into the business and I want to work with you. So that means 2 of us are going to be in the house. Are we able to increase our capacity to 10, for example? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't have a home of my own. I've not bought my house, so I don't have the prerequisite or the requirement to start one, but I'm interested. So maybe I go do the course and I join you. Nigeria, they call it Germany. So, or maybe you hire me. So we are 2 in the house. Are we able to have more than 5 children between the 2 of us? Why?
It is regulated. It even say we used to have license.
Oh, okay.
My own license now, it says that the minimum number of children that may be cared for at one time is 5, from 12 weeks to 12 years, including a maximum of 4 preschool children, of whom no more than 2 years less than 2 years of age. So which means at every point in time, this license must be where the coordinator or the parent is going to see it immediately they come into your house. So that's not allowed. You can't do it except if the person just wants trouble for herself. If you don't want, if you want mind and you want to do your business with peace of mind, that's not allowed, because when you are doing the program, you did not say 2 people, except if the person like upgrade, in the sense that maybe going to go and do a course like the one I'm doing now. If you go and do a course, it's called early childhood program, and it's different. The one I'm doing, it's called early childhood program workplace. That I can have someone that will be staying for me when I'm away. And the one beautiful thing that is there is that they are the one paying for it.
Oh, they are paying the person.
They are paying the person.
Wow.
And maybe the amount that the person is getting per hour, if I calculated my whole money that I'm getting in a month, or I will be like, no.
Wow. Okay, I think it's the right time for to ask you what is the rate? Like, okay, you have 5 children. I'm just thinking how viable the business is really. So the 5 children, like, what income can it bring for you in a month? And who is paying for this? Is it the parent or is it the government?
Like now, the daycare is $10 per day.
Per child. Okay, so that's $50 per 5 children.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do calculation.
Yeah, do calculation. So during after COVID, that they brought in this program that they want to reduce the payment. They want the parent to go. They want many people to go out to work, but because of the money, many people don't want to work. They prefer to stay home and take care of their children. But now, when the daycare now is now $10 per day, the government subsidized for the rest. Before the subsidy, it is for an infant. The infant is 12 weeks to 2 years. To 2 years, the money is $20. It's $22.20.
Okay.
No per
Per
hour. Child.
Okay.
So from 2 years to 4 years, So they pay $18.20 per day. You now have school age. Another thing, the school age is not guaranteed because it depends on the area where you are staying, whereby there's no school around. And for the school age is going to be like the school age that I have now is $8.60 because the child will come before and after. I can't cater for lunch. It should be before lunch after. So if it is before lunch after, I think it's going to be like a $10.20 or that is $10. So because she used to come in the morning and after school, so $8.60. Yes, you may be looking at it's so small.
It's
That one
small.
is small, but another thing is that we used to get grants.
Oh, yeah, the good parts. Tell us about it.
We used to get that like every three months. We usually get grants, and the grant is based on the number of the kids that you got licensed for. There
Okay.
are my colleagues that they don't have school age. Since they don't have school age, the government's still going to pay them for their grants. Yes, they are still going to pay them. So it now depend on the number of children. Like mine now, since I have like 5 children, I think in our group, I think I'm the one that is that have the least kids. Others like 5, like 6, 7. So according to the calculation that I got last year, the calendar that I got last year, I was going to be given like 14,000 for a year additional money, like grant.
Okay, that's like a 1,001 or 1,002 if you prorate it. I'm just trying to see how much you make per month, really.
Yeah, so just like that money, they will now be giving me like 3 months. Like another now of the year now is going to end. It's going to end in April. So hopefully maybe they increase my money. I don't know. Everybody are just praying for increase. Like, but sometimes there used to be money. Sometimes there used to be money, but it was last year. Maybe this time last year, everybody was just like, I think we used to get email because we have as a board. So they used to send us email. They send the email. Nobody understand the email. It was like a huge amount of. Before I started, my group was so lucky that they gave each child 5,000 to set up the daycare, the space. 5,000 each. That was right after COVID. And those are the things that was making people, I want to start up daycare. I want to start up daycare. So, and before that, too, there are some money that used to come in. It may be for enhancement. It may be for like different things, just like for equipment.
Okay.
All those used to come in sometimes too. And I think these days too, government are now want to be seen to the daycare sector because there are many people that want to close now because the money is not much. And
yeah, so I remember when I was discussing with you, I mentioned daycare center, and you said I should just remove the word center. So I'm just wondering, like, what is the difference between what you're doing and a daycare center, and how do you upgrade to a daycare center?
Yeah, the one I'm doing is a home daycare. It's a family home daycare. But when we are talking of center, it's like it's a group. It is a group of I don't think only one person can do it. If I thought I want to do it, I need to employ like some other people, like co-managing. Like we're just going to be managing it together apart from staff. Like
Okay.
before that, there is a family home daycare and there is group daycare.
Okay.
Yes, and before center. So that center, you can't do center in a home. You need to like
Oh.
a community center, or you need to look for like a particular place that you're going to be on lease, maybe
Okay.
for like mortgage. You will get mortgage for that.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't do it with 40 hours course, and you cannot do it with EC2, the one that I'm doing, the one that I'm doing now. You can't do it because you need to do like early childhood 3. So
Okay.
advise someone to have a center whereby you have a good number, talking from 100 upward, from 50 upward. Yeah, that one cannot be at home. But
Okay.
for the, like you mentioned earlier, that if is it possible for me to get an LPN, like somebody that have done the program that doesn't have house? After both of them, their EC, their CAA, they can just do something that call
Group.
group.
Okay.
They can do group.
What's the
Group.
capacity for that?
The capacity is 12.
Oh,
Yeah, the
just
home daycare is 8.
okay.
And
The one is 8. Why did they give you 5?
oh yeah, because yeah, that's what I want to say. Because I have 3 children under 12.
Okay.
So if you have any children under 12, they're going to remove it from the number of the children that you're going to get licenses for.
Oh, so they removed the 3 you have from the 8 you were supposed to get. Oh, so if someone has a child, just a child now, that means the person has the ability to get 7 children, and that's more income.
Um,
Awesome. So this group is just the capacity is just 12.
12 for
Is the payment different?
the payment is not different, but when we talk about the grant.
Oh yeah, it's the grants.
Yeah, the grant is different. The payment. And another thing, yeah, but when the program that I'm doing now, that early childhood program, the payment is going to be different
Okay.
because you have upgrade yourself, and the income needs to jack up too. But it's not, the way it's going now, it's not going to be issue for parents, but for government.
Okay.
If I done my program, if I want to have group daycare, fine. If I don't want to have group daycare, fine. But the money is still going to jack up.
Okay. And you can still use your house for that group daycare, or do you need to get another facility?
I can use the house, but if there are some requirements, yeah, it's a requirement. If I can meet the requirements, yes. Because over the week I was talking with someone, and she told me it's one of people that we did the 40 hours together, and she has started the group. I was even telling her that I need to come and see her, because the way she's describing the house, they asked us to do this, they asked us to do that. I was like, okay, that's good. Anyways, at the end of the day, it's gonna be great.
Okay.
So it may be easy at the beginning, but
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I just want us to digress a bit and discuss the demand for family-owned daycare service. So this business we are into, is there a demand for it? And what's the demand like? Uh, and how have you positioned your business to meet those demands?
demand is very high. The demand is so very high because
I know, right?
they are looking for daycare. That
Mm,
is the program that I'm doing now. That is the way I can still help some other families. Where maybe if I finish the program, I'll just try as much as possible to look at the requirements and see what I can do, and see if I can get funds, and see if I can get loan to do it as soon as possible, so to help others families too.
okay. In the course of I'm just looking at, you need to look at the business from all sides. Are there challenges, like, for example, could there be cases of emergency situations, unexpected events that may arise during maybe the period where children are with you, and how are you expected based on your training to handle those kind of incidences?
Yeah, because these are the children that are playing, and anything can happen. We do walk around the community, we do play outside, we do play inside, and anything can happen. And if anything happened like that, the first thing we need to do is just to administer the first aid. That is
Okay, so
why
you have first aid training.
first aid training. And if you don't have first aid training, you can't take care of children. That is part of the requirement. You must,
Okay.
if you employ someone now, the person must have first aid training.
Okay.
Have first aid training. And another thing, if it is minor, we may not call the parents right away. We need to notify the parents, not when the parents get home and they discover by themselves. It's going to be very annoying with the parents, so they will not like it. So that's another thing that we do there. And we do write incident reports, whether it is minor or it is not minor. That's the prayer I used to pray every day, that God help me to protect these children. I don't want to write incident reports. Yeah, so we need to write incident report, and after that you need to let the coordinator know.
Okay.
From the incident report, both the parents and the care provider will sign, and you email it to the coordinator and let them know what happened. And if it's not happened that like me, I want to know, maybe emergency is from me, I must notify the coordinator. I must let her know as soon as possible. And if I thought I'm going to need someone, I must let her know that I need someone and this is the name of the person. The person is going to stay for me. I have emergency. And if it is a way that can dismiss the children, or if I can't see anybody, it will be better. They will prefer you to dismiss the children than to bring in somebody that doesn't have the experience, or that is a minor, to take care of those children. They will not like it. They will not like it.
Okay, yeah. So we have a lot of we have some question in the chat, and I know a lot of people might have questions also. One of the question is, can one use the basement in their house, or must it be their old house? So is there a section of the house that you can use, or can you use the basement, number one? Then is there a section, or the children have access to the entire house?
The children have houses. There's no anyhow you can restrict. Sometimes they will go inside my room and they'll be doing like jumping on my bed. I'll be like really?
Are they supposed to do that?
You know, after some time when you are working with them, they be part of you. They are part of them. They come, they feel at home.
Yeah, so you know that back home, we have crèche. We take our children to crèche, but in crèche, it's a restricted area. They're probably in a room or two. Maybe they have access to a play arena where they sleep and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking if there are things that you need to put in place, or they can just be anywhere they want.
To me, they can be anywhere, because that is because family daycare is home away from home.
Okay.
But after some time, they need to come to where, like mine now, when they come, I have like a basement and upper level. When they come in the morning, I receive them in the morning. When none of them like present, we now come. When they come in the morning, I can't tell them to sit down. Let them free. Let them run around. At least as they are running around, you must see them where they are. But I can't tell them to sit down. Why did I need to? No, and
so the idea is to treat them like your children.
yes, they will come, they will play. So after we are ready to come, we come to our playing area. There is a place in my house, I have basement. Basement is like they can run from pillar to pole. So they have, anytime they are coming, they used to be happy because they know that there's no restriction, because my basement is like all. So they play around, they do whatever they want to do. When we want to do circle time, we do it. When we are done, we clean, or when we want to go upstairs. So it's just like that. They have a place to play, and that place is a mini school. It's very attractive. I have a lot of toys for them. I have a lot of things to play for them. And they have enough materials, even essence. So anytime they come in the morning, they come to the basement to come to their playing area. They used to enjoy it.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, yeah, someone else asked, so the question is, can one use the basement in their house? So you've answered that question, yes, you can. Then someone said, must it be Red River College alone? What of Robertson College if you are dealing with family dynamics? Do you understand that question? I think the person wants to know what institutions. We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it may not be, it can't be, it's not possible that we do it in Red River. But to my own understanding, the program that I'm doing at Red River now, it's like if anybody wants to do the program, the training with family dynamics, it is Red River instructor that will
Okay.
come teach them the course. So
Okay.
if anybody want to go back to Red River now after 3 years, they will still remove that course away from the program that the person want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Seen somebody that's in the course I'm doing, I've seen somebody that is doing it in Red River, like me doing it in Red River, and I've seen somebody that is doing it in Robertson College.
Okay.
I can't do the one in Robertson College. Why? Like the one I'm doing in Red River, they allow me to do my practicum in my center, in my daycare. I don't need to go to any center. I don't need to go to anywhere. I can do it with my own kids, and they will come. They allow it. But with Red River, you may have 3 weeks in your daycare. You go and have another 2 weeks in another center. You just like back and forth, back and forth. It's not easy to school here. It's not easy. It's not easy. You have family, you have job, you have school, you have social life, you have everything. So with that Red River, me, I prefer it. I can't say people should go there. That is compulsory to go there. Robertson are doing it. But with the way their programs look like, I don't think I can cope. It's somebody that have done the one at Red River that introduced to me that anyone you want to do, make sure that it is workplace. Because the work,
Okay.
you are allowed to go to school for 2 days, and they will approve it for you in ELCC, and they will pay. And for the Robertson too, they don't pay, because it's just like and it's online, and it's evening. The program is in the
Okay.
evening, so they can't pay for it. Why are we
Oh,
where you have free money and you have free life? Monday and Tuesday, I used to be happy. Monday and Tuesday, everybody was missing. Oh bye, I say, oh bye. Immediately I come back again. That Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm away from daycare. Wednesday to Friday, we are back together.
okay.
So that's where it depends. We can just make more findings too.
Someone is asking, yeah, thank you. Someone is asking, is this for only permanent residents? Like family dynamic, taking care of this cost and everything? Can international students take advantage of this work permits, or is it for just PR and citizens?
If possible, that the work permits have a house.
Mm,
They have,
okay.
I
Yeah.
think,
Okay. There are people that have questions, but they want to ask it. They want to ask you directly. But let me just ask this before we go ahead to ask them to talk. Someone says, I don't own a home now, but can I start the course now at Family Dynamics? Someone does not have a house. Can they start the course? Or when you get to Family Dynamics, what is the first thing they will ask you before they even attend to you?
we should not waste our time. Because when I wanted to do my own, when I saw the flyers, it says you must own a house that have 2 exits. And even because when we are doing the program too, when we are doing the program, there are some people that doesn't have a house, but they told them that the people that have a house and the house that have to, I don't think they allow them to continue with the program because they will have
Because
skill.
like a waste, yeah.
and they may, because they are looking for those people that are ready to start because of the demand. Because of the demand, they are looking for those people that are ready to start our childcare program.
Okay, so there's a demand. Like, how many people are on your waiting list? Because I'm on different groups and I hear things like, oh, I've been on the waiting list. So we have a lot of people waiting for you guys. How many people do you have on your waiting list?
But now me, I can't track my waiting list anymore.
Oh, so sad. So we need a lot of people to go into, but really we still have to come back to this, your business. I want to know how much you are making, like how viable is this business? Because I know a lot of people are here, they want to start the business, but they must see the figures, like okay, average of 3,000 or 2,000. We want to know how much it is. And also if you can do other things. But I would like to ask Mr. Dejola Peter to unmute and ask his question. And after then Grace Oyela. Then after, okay, yeah, I think those are the two people that want to talk. So Mr. Dejola Peter, you might want to unmute now. If you raise up your hand, maybe I can help you with doing that. You can raise up Mr. Dejola Peters. Trying to, can you unmute? Seems you're
Okay. Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Because, I actually have some questions for Madam.
What's the name? Because you're definitely not Peters.
Oh, I am Peters. That's my last name. That's my husband's name. My name is
Oh, yeah.
Omotayo. My
Okay,
husband is
Omotayo.
Adebayo. My name is Omotayo Peters.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. So go ahead, please.
Yeah. Actually, I am in this field currently. I work in a children's center,
Okay.
and I'm also taking the ECE program. That's the Early Childhood Education Program.
Okay.
Yes, in Robertson College. I heard what she said, and I was like, oh, I think she's kind of misinformed. You know, if you have your practicum or 3 weeks practicum, right now, my fourth year in the program will be ending in March 1st precisely. And tomorrow I'll be starting my second practicum block.
Okay.
The first one I did it in the where I work currently, and the second one is also hold it where I work. Because if you work in a children's center, you can also have a practicum there. Okay. And then if you run a home daycare in Robertson, you can actually do your practicum in your home daycare. Yes, without having to do 3 weeks in your, because actually the practicum usually lasts for 3 weeks. After which you're done. You move on, continue with the program. You don't have to go and do another 2 weeks somewhere else. No, that's some misinformation.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she was talking about is that when she was comparing Red Rivers with Robertson?
Yeah. Yes, and she said something about 3 weeks practicum, and then you're going to do 2 weeks somewhere else. No.
It's okay, so what you just meant is, okay, like if she wants to respond to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mean somewhere else. I mean like in my own center now, I can do all my practical in my center from Red River College. From Robertson, you are allowed to do it, or maybe, yeah, as you say, maybe from what I know, from Robertson, you do it in your center, and you still need to go and do it in another place.
No, that's what I'm saying. That no, it doesn't work like that. Like currently in my class, I have 2 people who run home daycares, right?
They're doing
the practicum is in their daycare center.
Yeah, yes. Okay. And it's not the 3 weeks. Right now, as I speak, we're starting another one. Our practicum, our block 2 practicum starts tomorrow. It's gonna last for another 3 weeks. I'm gonna do mine in my center. Those who run home daycares will do theirs in their home.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have someone come to supervise and check and do all those things. But it's gonna hold in their center, and it's just for the 3 weeks. They don't have to go and do another 2 weeks elsewhere after.
Okay, thank you for that additional information. I think
Robertson, yes.
Yeah, so she spoke from a Red River angle, and she probably didn't have that information. Thank you for saying that.
I want to ask her another question. I want to ask her a question. Now, in your own daycare, you have children of different age brackets. How do you set up activities for them that would interest all age groups? Because you know the way it is with children, like even in my children center where I work, of course we have different rooms for different age brackets, because the kind of things that the way you would handle those in preschool isn't the way you're going to handle the ones in school age. I work in a very big center, just like she said, the one where you have about 100 and something children. Yes. So yes.
Okay, yeah, you work with a center, right? So it's quite different.
Yes, it's big.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
and then we have, and I know that in different rooms where you have different age groups, you have the infants, you have the preschool. The activity to set up for those age brackets differ by virtue of the age and then what you want to teach, what you want to impact in them. Because you know you have different developmental domains. You won't do activities that you're going to do for those in school age. Let's say grades 1 and 2, for example. You won't set up those activities for those in preschool. Those in preschool, you set up activities for them that you do.
I'm sure she understands. What you're trying to say.
Yeah. So please, how do you manage
to respond to that?
Yes.
Maybe she probably have children of the same age range. Yeah.
Yeah, in that room, and the thing is only you. It's not like somebody's assisting you to help with these people, help with that. How do you manage that?
Okay, thank you. Peters, you want to respond to that?
That is why we are not center, we are family home daycare.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, and you are not, and you are not allowed to, it's not compulsory that whatever you want to teach them or whatever you want, the activities you want to do for them, it must be of the same. Most of the time, home daycare, they don't expect much.
Okay.
Yeah, it is you that will say, okay, these children, let's do like some craft work. Let's do like activities like circle time. They do that in center too. Like read to them.
Yeah, circle time too.
It's full of free play. They have the time to themselves, not like in center that
when you have the time. Okay. All right.
So it's not like a very structured like school.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's even easier that way, because it's more stressful in centers. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, so Grace Oyela wants to ask question. Can you unmute and ask the question?
Okay, good evening, everyone. Okay. So I'm happy to be in this forum, and my simple question is, like, personally, I'm interested in having my like a kind of center, not even home care or something. I'm a trained teacher, and I have my license here. I've been practicing, and the kind of person that is so passionate about having my home business, and so my question is, I'm not sure, maybe somebody in the house will be able to answer my question anyways, because like I have a house. Apart from the house I'm living, I have a house, and I have the mind of setting up a kind of center whereby I'll be able to employ people and all stuff. But the question I'm asking now is that, like, as a licensed person, as a teacher, will it be compulsory for me to like going for those certification again? Because presently I'm certified and I've been teaching, but I just like to be on my own, having my own business and something. So I need a kind of information about how to go about it. As a certified teacher, will I need to go to Robertson or go to, whatever school? So that's my question, to have a center.
Yeah, Grace. Thank you. So Ruth, you want to answer that?
Yeah, the question that me too can ask back, I don't know where she got that. Is he satisfied from Nigeria or here in Canada.
Here in Canada.
Yeah, that is so very good. The only thing that you just need to go to like early learning child care center. Like you just go to them and you tell them. Or another thing is go online, because these are the people that deal with daycare, early learning child care center. They are the one that deal with anything with children. I think they are uh, 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 Gary. They are at
Okay.
Gary. Yeah, and from there, whatever you need to do, they're gonna tell you and start the requirement. You can't start it on your own. You still need them. You need their backing now, because there are some people that are doing private daycare, but with what you are saying now, it's totally like a huge something.
I
Like
think
you
she's
need
talking about like a center, more like a center.
Yeah,
to,
center, because I have a whole house to use for the business. Yeah, but I don't know how to go about it.
my sister
Maybe
just was talking too. She said that like for the center, it's a very huge number. I don't think you can do a center at home, sis. You can't do a center daycare at home. You need to
Eh?
get, yeah, you need to
You
get
mean a house where nobody is living? A whole
the
house?
whole house. I don't think so.
so. It's not
That
like Nigeria that you can open a crèche with your house, right? I think
Mm.
what the requirement is having like a public building, like all those community center kind of thing, but not within a residential area.
but
Okay.
you can start like having a group, because with that group you're gonna like you can't do it alone. You still need to employ people. You can
Mhm.
start from there, and that is where you need these people, this ELCC, like talk to them and lay the requirement, check for the requirement, because the requirement for center is not a small thing.
Mm.
Not a
Okay,
small.
the group, sorry, the group one, how does it work? What are the requirements for group? And how about the funding? Do they have funding, like, you have to buy a lot of stuff and all those? I just need the kind of
There's a lot of
Mm.
info.
I don't think for now, because somebody that is doing it, one of our group, one of our colleague that is her own. She want to turn her family to grow. She doesn't get funding. She was telling me that she went to go and get loan. She got loan program. So that's another thing that you can do, because there's going to be a lot of requirements.
Is
Just for
family dynamic in charge of that?
no. They are
They are
not in
not.
charge.
Okay.
They are not in
Mm.
family, just like a training, only 40 hours courses, and that's the only thing.
Yeah, so I think you need to find out more by going to, I think the center she mentioned at Gary, or you can check their website. What's the name of the organization again?
Care.
Early Child
Early,
Care.
early child care. Okay.
Yeah, Early Child Care. Please just research and get to ask them one-on-one what you need. Someone asked, what are the requirements to be admitted in family dynamics? Well, if I
Okay.
don't know anyone, I know you need a house.
Not ordinary house, a house that have two doors,
Two
front
doors
door,
and
and
back door.
you not to be stressing yourself too much. It may be like they have fence for the safety
Okay.
of.
Of the children.
Yeah.
So, someone is asking, is it possible to combine the daycare with another full-time job?
No,
If you want to run some shifts.
you can't run some shift too.
Hmm.
Because why it is not easy, because to take care of children, come to your house since morning, and the way the daycare time is the way the daycare time is set is I don't think so. It's not encouraging, because
Because I don't supposed to leave those children anyway.
you are not allowed to leave the children first. And the second thing is, okay, your daycare time is 8 to 5 or 8 to 4. They are at your place from 8 until 4 o'clock, till 5 o'clock. Look at all those up and down, all those up and down. Come here, let's do this. Nap time, eating time, lunch time, washroom time, all those things up and down. You have your
5
own family.
children.
You have the family. So it is now that you now be looking for, you now want to go for night shift. Even the weekend that you're supposed to have like sleep from night till 10 o'clock, you now be thinking of I want to take a shift, I want to go for a walk. Even if you are not ready, if you are not ready, or if somebody is not ready to stay home and to plan on whatever the amount she's getting, can't do daycare. That is why I used to tell people, if you want to do daycare job, just make sure you go around, walk inside the cold, inside during summertime. Just start walking, and after some time, I don't think my body want to work for somebody again. I need to have my own business. You can think of daycare. So no matter money that is coming in, you so much enjoy it. You just plan yourself on it. As we are talking now, they may say the government may stand up tomorrow and say for the daycare, for the home daycare, for the center, they want to be giving them this amount of money. Please, it is what we are hearing that you're going to plan on, and it is not. We thank God that we still have our husband there. Let them go and be doing 2-3 jobs. Let us stay and be taking care of the children and be monitoring them and be maintaining.
Especially for people whose children are young, I think it's a good way you can actually take advantage. You want to take care of your children when they are very young. Maybe you don't even want them to go out. You want to be the one responsible. So you just bring other children and you raise them together. Someone said, can you take a vacation?
I beg you. If you did not plan for vacation, you will not take it. When we started, none of us know. But after some time, you just see that no way. You will work for a year from January to December. And the one beautiful thing that is there is when you want to take a vacation, just give both the coordinator and the parent, give them like a long period, like 6 months. Like now, if I want to take vacation, that is going to be like 1 month or at least 2-3 weeks, because we need to consider the parents too. At least 2-3 weeks. You need to tell them from this month now, February, and say, okay, maybe by August, by summer, July, you want to take a vacation.
And 3 or 4 months notice.
Yes, you need to let them know so that they can prepare themselves.
Can plan. But can you have someone come in? Someone is asking, can you have someone to work for you while you are away?
I beg you, no do that.
Like, do they allow that?
I don't think so. But you yourself, you want to take a break. You still want to have somebody in your house that you still be calling, monitoring, this and
what's the point? Yeah.
Different lapses and saying they are not taking care of, the children are not doing okay. The diaper are not be changed. The food is the child did not eat. It is a vacation. Take it and enjoy it. Forget about daycare. Forget about it. Everything about daycare. Just make sure you just close your eyes and just go. When you are back to business, the body will.
Yeah. So we have Modupe Ojo and Olubukola Dosumu. The one who asked you a question. I will start by saying Modupe should unmute and ask the question, and after Olubukola Dosumu.
Hi everyone. Good evening. Yeah, my question is, what is the difference between family dynamic and this early learning of child care? Like, if you want to start your own home daycare, okay, what is the difference of going to family dynamic or going to this early learning child care?
Yeah. Because you need training.
Okay.
For your safety, for the safety of the children, for the safety of the parents, you need training.
So which body is responsible for the training? Family dynamic?
That's what I'm saying. If you want family dynamics is okay. If you don't want to do, if you want to do it in another institution, it's very, very okay.
Or this
Yeah,
other early child, forgotten
yeah,
early.
yeah,
So are they responsible for training or for the licensing?
they are responsible for the licensing. And we
Okay.
have,
So they are the government organization, and the family dynamic is the non-for-profit that is responsible for training. So that's the difference. What
Uh,
was that?
please, before you go, please, because I applied in this Manitoba early learning and child care. So someone was telling me that like she's not sure that I went to the right place, that I should go to family dynamics. So I was so confused that, so what are their differences?
I think I can help.
Is it
From the little I've learned on the
mm,
group. So I think family dynamic will take you through the training that qualifies you for the license. So the other one that you went to are the people that will look at the trainings you've gone through. That's okay, you are qualified, because family dynamic would have done the groundwork of training you, making sure you have the right housing and everything. And when you are through with your training, that other body, the early child care or Manitoba, whatever, are the ones that will give you the license to operate the house, but they are not in charge of the training. Am I right, Ruth?
you are. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So are you okay, Modupe, so that
oh,
Olubukola can ask a question?
please, sorry to bother you. So if you want to go to this uh home care program now, and you didn't go through family dynamic, so is it still possible to have your home daycare? Is it still possible? Because this home based child care uh
Olubukola, you want to mute for now?
Hey!
because this Manitoba early child care, they have stages, right? That if you want to have your home daycare, they have stages. So I think, and they told me about this Red River 40 hours training as well. So I'm so confused. I don't know. Maybe I will still go back to family dynamic, or I should just stick to them.
Yeah, sis, the only thing is just you don't need to go to family dynamics. Just go online, type family dynamics. From there, you scroll through, you see where they have family child care training. I think they have a form there. Fill the form. When you don't fill the form, attach it to the email that is there. You send it. That is the only one thing you need. If you go to family dynamics too, they will give you the form. You will fill the form and you give it to them. Fine. But like most of the time, I just like doing my own things on. So you just need to give it to them. Anytime they want to do this training, they want to do the information program. I think they like evening program where they will invite those people that have submitted their application. If we are part of them, because now they now have like a waiting list. I don't know why they are now doing another advertisement again, because there is a lot of waiting list for
Yes,
them.
I called them. They say I'm going to be in the waiting list starting from I'm going to start my training by March.
Congratulations
I
for
don't
you.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is okay. If you
So,
have,
but this Gary office, I went there and they gave me all what I need to do to own the daycare. I don't know, maybe you are getting me. They
yes,
gave me all I need to own my own home daycare.
okay,
So, and they asked me to, we are on this stage now. They have stages. They have stage one, stage two, stage three. So,
okay.
uh, so they will be the one to license me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you understand my question.
I
So
understand your. Did you have 40 hours course?
yeah, I will still have the course, but I've not gotten to that stage.
Yeah, the steps by step that they are giving to you, it is also right. But for you to make everything to be very right, it's just continue with the family dynamics. Because immediately you're done with family dynamics, during that program, you don't have anything to do with ELCC. Just leave them. They are the one that they will still come and meet you. Because all the program, you have done your program from at family dynamics, and all the information and all the program that you have done, they will take it, they will transfer it to ELCC. So it's the ELCC, they will assign the coordinator for you. From there, they will be telling you when they will come, how they will come and do everything, and you now get the license. So just stay with the family dynamics and continue with the program. And it will be very easy for you. Since they have told you that you're going to start your training in March, I think it's very okay. Just continue with them. And it's just once a week, and it is in the evening. I think 6 to 9 p.m. once a week. So, and 6 to 9 months. Just continue with them. It will give you soft landing.
Yeah, thank you. Olubukola, can you unmute?
So sorry for the other time.
Problem.
I just want to appreciate her for her time, and then to find out if she's open to mentoring. Whenever we are ready, can we consult her?
Okay. We have some mentees.
Many people know me, so I'm available.
Okay. She's available, so you can reach out to me. I'll give you your contact. Someone also was asking, can I have contact of the facilitator for follow-up questions? Yes, you can reach out to me. I'll give you details. Someone said sometimes you fall sick. What can you do if you fall sick now? Who takes care of the children?
If it is like that is part of emergency, just let the parents know that you can't take care of the children.
All of them. You send a message to all of them.
This is sickness now.
Yeah.
If you are not okay, you can't take care of them. And if anything happened, they will tell you, why can't you tell the children not to come? Because it happened to me. In the sense, I took my daughter to hospital, like emergency. And when we came in, it was like in the morning, like around 4 or 3, before I could sleep, like around to 4. And there was a parent that was at the door. She was knocking. I couldn't hear anything because I was so tired. And she just went back. When I woke up, I was like, oh, what? No. There was my school age, because nobody's allowed to open the door except an adult. I have a school age. She went to go and open the door, which she's not supposed to do, because that's dangerous. That's danger there. This woman couldn't drop her child. She just went back home. When I woke up, I saw her missed call. I was just calling her. I explained to her. Do you know her response? She was telling me, nobody can beat an emergency. You'll have just sent a message that you will not be able to receive children today, rather than having underage kids to come, underage child to come and open the door. I was like, whoa, okay, that's okay. That is so very, very, because it's early in the morning. The parents are prepared their mind that they are going to work tomorrow. Even
yes.
Are prepare everything, they launch everything together. I don't want to just call them emergency like that. I just put it upon me that I will just try to manage them. But can you now see what happened?
Yeah, I understand.
Just let them know, and immediately let the coordinator know too. I'm just so very okay. I can't receive any child today. They'll be very, very happy.
Yeah, I think we have one more hand raised, and we'll be rounding up because we're already past our time. Okoyemiola, you can unmute to ask your question.
Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sister Ruth, for all those questions. That you've been able to give answers to. But I would like to ask this as to summarize perhaps all that you have been saying all this while. Can you say from your experience, a is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because I mean the reason why, because I actually throw in
Money-wise.
a question. Money wise, yeah, exactly. So actually throw in a questions in there. I could see that
Oh
Sister Tolu
yeah.
did not see that. So I was asked, because I was asking that
Can this
for
money pay
someone
one's
that is
mortgage?
working full time, can this pay a mortgage? I know, yeah, mortgage issues about family and all of that, but we know where we are. We're supporting each other, and given the number and the the number that you have just a small unit, not a center. So, and you are giving it all out, giving all your time and all to this. You mentioned something earlier that um, you can't do any other job. It's not even going to be easy to do another job. I know we have so many fantastic Nigeria that have that strength that can tell you that they can do other job with that. So, all right. So, but I'm just saying, does it worth it? Can it pay a mortgage in a month? And then you still have some extras.
At least as you question, you are still answering it because you say,
Really? Okay.
yeah, because you are saying it is a family thing like mortgage. I can say, I can testify to it, like that is why we must not pass more than what we can do. Like for the past 2 years now, my husband has been like up and down, Nigeria, Canada, Nigeria, Canada. And God is doing it with this daycare. Because that grant that they are giving is like huge money.
Oh, huge.
It's huge money. But by the time you are now calculating it, another thing, that's why I am saying that if you are not ready to stay at home to work and to plan with what you are earning, don't come to daycare. Because, or if you are collecting like 2,000 bi-weekly, don't come to daycare. If you are ready to say, oh, I'm tired, I don't want to walk outside again, the snow is too much. Well, none of them are complaining about the snow, the fuel, this thing, that thing, the sun, everything. I don't have anything to complain because I'm at home. They will come and meet me at home. My children will come to school. If you can see all those little things, your children will go to school and will come and meet you. Those ones that are not about to start school, they are home with you. You take care of them together. The husband will go to work and you be at home. Before the husband is back to work, you are already preparing. We are women now. We can't do the work that our husband is doing. We can't do that. Our own is just to support. We are helper. We are not the head. We are just to support. And here I know that it's every year, every time that the expenses is getting high, it's getting high. That's what we are praying to. And that is what I believe, that is what the government are doing now to these days, that they want to put money into that sector. They want to encourage people because many people, many families are looking for daycare. They are looking for daycare, may want to let people come into the business. They want to encourage people, be giving them money, little money, adding money, increasing the grant. I think is it not last time they increased the grant? So we don't know what will happen in April too. Before April, they may say there's one money they want you to upgrade your play area. They want you to upgrade. That's all money like that. Because if we are just putting our eye on money, we can't do daycare. It's tiring. To some people it may not worth it, to some people it's worth it. When you want your wife to take care of your children and you don't want her, and when you don't want to serve another person, you want people to come and serve you want people to come to your house, because after some time the job will still take you to the place where people will serve you. You will employ people. It's like even really amazing when I started employing oh my goodness, I was like me employing someone to come and work for me. That's all those beautiful things that you need to be looking at into the business, not money.
Awesome. So you are doing the group thing now.
Yeah, by God's grace.
Awesome. So you have 12 children. I'm helping you to calculate your money. Sorry, the person you are employing is not going to share out of that 12 children, Abby. The income is not going to share from it. The government is paying them directly.
After the program, the government will not pay. If I employ someone after the program, I will be the one to pay the person. But because I'm the program. I'm the one, the government are the one that is paying for her.
Oh, awesome. Wow, it's been a very interesting and enlightening evening. Thank you for sharing with us. I think we've exhausted all the questions, and I know people are looking to ask more questions. You can reach out to me. We'll give you our contact if you really want to consult her. She's busy with children, so don't disturb her. But you can send her messages. So you can reach out to me, then I'll give you you can send an email using the email that I used to forward the link, and I will give you a number privately. Also, someone was asking if we're going to be sharing the video. Yes, we do share the video. We have a YouTube link where we upload all our videos of the chats that we've had in the past. So we're going to be uploading that to the YouTube and sharing the link with you also. And my team mate has shared the link to our WhatsApp page, which is the Winnipeg NaijaBusiness Hub. That is where we help ourselves. It's a platform for people to share what they do, and we patronize one another. You can come ask or look for someone if you need someone to do your hair, someone to help you repair stuff, somebody to do your basement, you want to buy stuff from, you want to buy you want to buy pomo, whatever you need, just come to NaijaBusiness Hub. We have 2 groups now within the community. One is 1,025, another is over 100, I think, or more than that. So we are growing the second group, and if you want to join, the link has been posted. Moni, you might help me to repost it again. We have a Telegram group, and on that group, we have other people from other provinces that are part of the NaijaBusiness Hub. We have an Instagram page also that you could join to follow up on what we do. We are just trying to help ourselves as Naija community in Canada. Why do it alone when you can have the support of the community? That's what we are all about. Thank you everyone for taking our time to spend your evening with us. We appreciate you. My name is Tolulope Adebayo, and I appreciate you, Madam Ruth Olujobi, for giving us your time this evening, and for everyone that showed up to be a part of this session. Thank you so much. Thank you. A big shout out to the NaijaBusiness admin team. I appreciate you and thank you for all what you do. If there's no other thing, I want to say it's a good night from here. We're going to send the video link when it's ready, and if you have any question, you can reach out to me personally on my WhatsApp. I'm going to okay, well, if you go to the link, if you go to that WhatsApp link, if you join the group, you will see me, and I'll be able to give you a number one-on-one if you don't want to send an email. Thank you everyone for coming. We appreciate you, and God bless you. It's a good evening, and bye from here. Thank you, Madam Ruth. We appreciate you.
Thank you, bye.
I saw a flyer of Family Dynamic. I think I'll put it in the group for those that want to take advantage of it. Yeah. So you can also reach out to Family Dynamic to get more information about the program. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tolu. Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Night. Thank you, Moni.
Well done, sis.
Thank you.